Right everyone, so basically today I'm going to try and do a hand trap one, where like I try and talk about how we play around certain hand traps, because previously what I've been doing is I've just been assuming they have no hand traps at all. But this deck is really good in a way that you can test for a lot of hand traps. So the main ones are going to be playing around, you can't play around Droll, obviously you just lose a Droll. The main ones are going to be playing around is Ash, Vela and Nib. Right, so here I'm going to try and play through the through Ash with the Dark World deck. Just to remind again that the upstart is proxy for a trading, because I don't have a third one yet. Right, so we'll talk about the best time to Ash as well. We'll assume the Ash is the best time, obviously it's just good practice. So, starting again, worst danger first, Mothman, 1/5. 5 hits a Mothman, obviously. What do you drop the dice? We'll use Mothman's effect. Factory, I think we, so I get 2 draws. Yeah, we'll just use Mothman's effect. Dear me. Or pitch Lava Golem. Worst danger first, Chupacabra 1/4. 1. Okay, gotta draw. Chupacabra effect. We're gonna get a Mothman off this Chupacabra, because we're gonna make the Dagares. I think we just have the snake. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a good hit, to be fair. Stanger.com here. Go for the Dagares. Just to make it look like we're weak. We've obviously still got a few players, but we'll Dagares and they'll have to Ash there. Right, so they've ashed. Now we just basically just play on and just see what we can do. So we'll go pick this back up. Sushin, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that was a 4. So special. Snake. Draw 1, pitch this. Nessie effect. We didn't. Yeah, so we didn't use Chupacabra. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has to be a Saryuja. Fact draw 4. Right, we'll keep. See, I don't know if I like this, because it's insane when it resolves, but it gives them a lot more hand traps. I'm just deciding between this and the Allure, basically. We'll take Allure just to, for the purpose of the video. Right, so again, Gates. 1, 2 is the summons, the searches. We've used that. Yeah, I think you definitely go for a rainbow here, I think. Off this note. Yep, so go for a rainbow. Trade that in. You don't get the search off that because it's cost to stand up trading. I bounce this back for this. Probably have to search another. Search another gates here. This is so hard. Yeah, I think you just have to play it safe because you could risk it with the allure, but I don't think it's worth it. Get another gate. Still haven't normaled because you spec the Sephiroth, so get again. It's no effect. Snow can't search anything. Might be worth getting Grapher here. Yeah, this is definitely the play. Use the fusion spell. Fusion the Grapher from hand like this. Silver then triggers, bring itself back. You then get to just thinking, do you want to banish the? Yeah, so you bounce this back for this. No, you don't. You Grapher bounce this for this. Then your Ascension, which pitches this to add it back, and then this gets a search and a silver. Then you bounce this for this. Then you got free allure, which wasn't great. Then we might have to here use the Saryuja special this. Link those two into a beat cup. Because we're gonna have to do this at some point anyway. Then bounce this for this. Then trade in this. Then bounce for this. And I'll lure away the Nessie. Lure away the Nessie. Refresh the gates. I think we might only be able to, but we've been ashed. I think we might be only be able to Ceruli one time here, because I don't think there's any way of recycling. We've used the Zapdos and everything. Oh, we could hit with the danger. Yeah, we could hit with the danger. So we've got this live. So now what I'm going to do, drop the big foot, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This sort of needs a hit. One, right, perfect. Spec the big foot, draw one, this comes back out. Then another Coach King. Coach King picks all 3 to draw 3. bounce this for this, bounce this for this. In fact, we could always cerulean in there, draw phase actually. So we'll set that. Right now we just need to get in the cerulean. So the Thunderbird, so that's 7, so we need to roll 4. Oh, that's good. Right now, gate. Pitch the cerulean, draw 1. Cerulean effect under the EMC. Bring this back, rip 2. So now they've ashed. They've been ashed. So they're 1 down. Then you rip 2. So they're going to start. So they're going to start a turn with 3 cards in the hand. I've just realised that we can't cerulean them in their turn because we don't play a second fusion. Oh, this isn't costed it, right? Okay, yeah, I've got it. So link these 2 into this, which then bounces these 2 back to the hand. Use graph on this. Then link these 2. Wait, hold on, we don't actually have to do that yet. So set this. I wouldn't have set this actually, knowing what I know now. So if I drop this now, yeah, so Thunderbird, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 3 and 4. So now, gonna make a Lucifer 4. Then I'm going to use my normal summon and bounce it for Rainbow, bounce that for Grapher. Then I'm going to link those 2 off into Mudcracker, which is then going to use its effect to pitch this and bring back Snow, cerulean then trigger, go to their side, pitch in the silver for the time, do that. So you've looped all 5 now, then that's this for the Grapher. Then link those. This locks you into Fiends, but it's fine. Into this. Pitching probably a Lava Golem. Well, not pitching this at this point, it's useless. Draw 1, top my cerulean. Then there, so you've been ashed, and you've blew for 4 through that, and you've ended Serb calling to an Appaloosa, a Mudcracker, and a Grapher with a Lure set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 card hand, so we're going to have to pitch the Rainbow. And then it gets next turn. So you've looped all 5 cards here and you've got an Omni C1. So that's playing through Ash. It's really touch and go at some point. There's some really hard decision making there, and it literally did take 30 minutes. So you're probably going to go and tap quite a lot with this deck, but it is what it is. So now let's play through Imperm. So the thing is, I think like the key points to Imperm are these, because by the time you get into this, you can't Imperm anyway because you've got a cerulean on your field. So yeah, those 3 are probably the best points to Imperm. But yeah, the deck pretty resilient through Ash. Let's obviously try now Imperm. / Veiler, that sort of thing. Right, so Imperm Veiler here. Try and deck in first for the before I start luring. Draw one. Special ones in the searches. You often want to searches first because obviously this gets into this. Now I'm going to lure away that tube because it's actually useless if I discard it, so that's being used. I'll lure. Oh, looks like we're getting that anyway. Trade in. Effect of this to search. Get the silver. And we got a Gent on the field to bounce, so I think you just card destruction here. It's a pitch fire. I mean, card destruction is so broken. Then obviously we've got 1, 2, targeting this, and then 3 this. So that'll surge. Probably more at this point. Cheat will bring back the Nessie. Silver will bring back itself. The rainbow will then bounce the Genta. Genta will search the 3rd gates. Gets over gates. Trade in with the Graphic. Graphic can unbounce silver. Then we can start to put this pressure on. So like you've actually played around Imperm really well here because you've had no effects at all, and we're going to give him Cerulli. So gates effect. Draw one. Cerulli activates effect. Pitch in this. This comes back, whips 2, and now you've actually played around it. Because they don't have anything. So that was the gates we used. So I'm just going to gates over gates to get rid of it. So now we've got 1 more gates. So what we can do is we can link these two. It's one of my favourite plays, this. The Magician to bounce, and then obviously bounce for this, bounce for this. Remember this is a trade in again, so trade this in, draw 2, and then effect of the rainbow. That's silver. Then we'll use the last gates. Just Lava Golem. Cerulli, give him the draw 1. Just give him the Cerulli. Silver effect, brings back. Pitch 2. I can't remember if I used this last gate or not. Let's just say I've used that gate twice. All I would do differently is normal summon the Zephyros. So let's just do that. Let's just assume I already used that gate. So I just normal the Zephyros. And I'd just make an Appaloosa for 4. Then I would just Zephyros back the field spell, reactivate the field spell, and then just do this thing again. It's still playing around the nib. Still playing around the Imperm. Then obviously now it's just a matter of getting into the Omni. So I'm gonna bounce this for this. Oh no, not that. This. Then I'm going to special a Mothman. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. or 8 obviously, so I'll have to roll 2 dice, so 4 and 2, so that's 6. So I'll take 1. So pitch the Nessie, again we'll just assume we use that Nessie effect, I don't know if I ever have it, I can't remember. Then Dagara's effect. Silver come back, bounce it for this. Then, oh, this is dead because wait, no, I didn't serve it. No, I was about to serve it. I'll just use Bigfoot here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 and 2. Then this. At least we're getting out of draw face, so we don't even take ourselves out now, which is pretty broken. Offload these 3. Coach King, effect. 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 Can I get this Ascension? It's not in the grave, is it? No. Okay, so link these 2 into Serb. Serb effect, pitch this, pop the thing, you draw 1. Let's use the Dark World Archive and pitch this, and then Snow effect engraved out the Ascension. So we've just got the 1 card left in deck. Then I'll use the Ascension if you use this and these together to make this. Then I'll just use this to make this. Then I'll use this on this. Then I'll set this. I'll probably just make these 2 into this, so it's calling Can't Struggle Battle. So that's effectively playing around Imperm. And oh, you can't see the Appaloosa. That's effectively play around Imperm and still doing full combo. So last one I'm going to try and play around is Nib. This is a lot harder, but I've definitely played through Nib before, because there's certain like parts where I think they have to nib you. And I think them having a nib you is on like before you make a Saryuja, because you couldn't make an Appaloosa, and before you make a Coach King. So if you've got 3 level 8s and they don't nib you and you pass 5 summons, I don't think they've got nib. And if they do have nib, they're just giving you a draw 3. Or if you have the 3 level 8s and you make the Coach King and they don't nib you on before you use the effect of the Coach King, well then as far as I'm concerned they don't have nib, or they're just really bad and you should win anyway. So let's go for a nib now. So I've talked about the thought process for Ash, talked about the thought process for nib. Take through Imperm, let's do through nib now. Alright, so I'm just going to keep a little counter of how many times it's summoned. So first thing I'm doing going first is I am trading in this Lava Golem, checking for Ash. Luring, get rid of the Chupacabra, it's bad at this point. Luring again, getting rid of the Thunderbird. Then I'll activate my gates. Mothman, West Inch first always. So 1. Pitching the Nessie, drawing 1, so it's 1. Nessie effect engrave. Right, definitely use the Nessie this time. So I'm gonna go for can't really go wrong with a Chupacabra here. Because either way I'm gonna be using this Nessie now, because that's already been used, so Nessie. 4. So Nessie will pitch the tube, special summon, draw 1, tube effect, bring back the Nessie. Summon 3 summon now, so I've got to start thinking about being nibbed soon. Trade in this. Oh, sorry, yeah. Wait, did I just mess that up? So, oh no, I went, yeah, never did, yeah. So, touch this, draw 2, effect of this. That's silver. Probably do just card destruction here, but we'll still play around nib whether card destruction or not. I suppose I could set card destruction and use Bigfoot, but then I could snipe. No, I'll just card destruction. Pitch 3. Oh. So voicing myself back. So we're going to rainbow. Now I think they have to nib here. Because I think if they don't nib here, you just get a Saryuja for free. So I'm going to assume the competent individuals and nib here. Oh, I don't have a token. Oh yeah, I do. So probably nib there. So now we have Gates banish the Chupacabra. Pitch in the, because we can still tribute some of the snow, we still haven't normal summoned yet. Pitch in the snow to draw 1, snow effect to search. Get a search. Gates. Gates or gates. And then gates effect to banish the Genta. Pitch the silver, draw 1. Genta silver. Bounce the Genta for the rainbow. Bounce the gates for Zephyros. In fact, no, I actually shouldn't have bounced that there. We'll just bounce that. We'll make the Dagares effect. Silver effect, rainbow effect. So now we have a Saryuja on board. We also have a live gates, but the gates doesn't really get us any insane pluses because this is gone. So yeah, I think this is just Saryuja. Wait, is this not effect monsters? No, just monster different names, so it's the Saryuja. So effect of Saryuja. I'm going to need that to get into the graph here. I'm going to need 1 gate. I can keep the Genta. So I can put back 1 gate for sure. And then probably the 2 lava golems because I'm not going to need them. Yep, okay, so put back those. Activate the gates. Pitch in the rainbow. 2 draw 1. Rainbow effect. Graph it. I'll get a search through the field spell. Drop the cards. Then I'll use the no, I won't use the field spell actually. which is the big foot here, so it's 7, so I have to roll this twice. So 5 and 2, so it's 7. Oh, so it's pitched itself, that's unlucky. Nessie, so just 6 now. 1. Pitch me itself back. Bounce. Now it's the perfect time, so we'll use this Soul Fusion from, pitch those 2 from hand to summon this. Then we'll use Snow's effect, search, Cerulli, bounce this, photograph it, gets Cerulli, pitching this, summoning this, so hit them for 2 now. Then bounce this for this. Then link these 2 to beat Carp. These 2 into Kashi, bounce back the Cerulli. Bounce back this for the Grapher. Then Ascension Engrave, pitch the Cerulli. Cerulli effect, special silver. Hit them for the last couple. So start with this in the field. It's absolutely useless that now actually. So Jackal, 6. Jackal effect. Mothman. Serb effect. Pop on this, bounce this. Snake. This. Do a format Appaloosa. Near Grapher. So there. So I played through Ash on the trading. With Imperm, I didn't give them a good time to use it. And with Nib, I let them nib me on 4 monsters, and I still ended. I looped all the hand. I popped the Nib. Well, to be honest, you could probably, instead of popping a Cerulli, you could just leave them the Cerulli and pop the Nib instead. If I was really that bothered, I could definitely. Well, I don't know about definitely, but I'm pretty sure if I just started. No, to be honest, they'd probably just leave with the Cerulli in a top deck, but you've got an Omni and an Appaloosa, so you're fine. But yeah, so that nibbed them with 4 cards. They got nibbed with 4 cards. I've been ashed. I've been impermed, and he's still doing the combo with 6 cards hands at the end and like full combo. Like this deck is absolutely ridiculous. And I hope I've like give you some insight into the combo pieces of playing through the Imperm, playing through the Ash and playing through the Nib. So it is definitely possible for them to do this. And this is assuming as well that the Ash and Imperm in the right place, but they have no idea what the hand is. We have the best knowledge of the hands. We could make the best decision on where to nib. And I do think nibbing before the Saryuja is a great idea, because if you let them get a Saryuja, you're just giving them unnecessary pluses. You know what I mean? Just let them fix the whole hand. It's ridiculous. You can't let someone draw 4. So yeah, hope it's helped.